A life of one's own and things taking on a life of their own are themes that connect the installations by media artist Kilian Kretschmer. Recently, he's been experimenting a lot with mirrors, like in his work entitled Sand. It uses a beamer, 2 walls and 4 mirrors. His installations have been shown in France, Russia and Switzerland, among other countries.
Hi, I'm Kilian. I've lived in Karlsruhe since 2005, and I love this city because I can really grow here as an artist. I'm going to show you 3 nice places. Let's go.
Kilian's first tip takes us to Karlsruhe's largest district, Durlach. It was a city in its own right until it was incorporated in 1938. Today, Durlach has nearly 30,000 residents. Picturesque old lanes wind through the centre of this historic district. Durlach was once seat of the Margraves of Baden-Württemberg. But the castle burned down during the 9 Years' War and was only partially rebuilt.
This is the center of Durlach. Behind me is the Karlsburg, the castle in which Karl Wilhelm designed the city of Karlsruhe 300 years ago.
The Margrave apparently found the damaged castle too confining. Durlach has its own little mountain that marks the start of the northern Black Forest region. It can be reached by a cable car, but there are still a few steps to go to reach the viewing tower.
This is Tower Hill. It's a popular place for outings. You get a wonderful view over Karlsruhe and all the way to France.
And you can see the site of the Alter Schlachthof, or Old Slaughterhouse, Kilian's next tip. The abattoir closed down in 2006 and the complex has been turned into a centre for artists and creative minds. It has spaces for studios, events and exhibitions. In one of the buildings, people rent containers as office space. They're mainly used by start-up companies. A few buildings away is the Fettschmelze, the former fat rendering plant. It's now a top party location.
Here in the old slaughterhouse complex, my favorite place to party is in the Fettschmelze. There's always something going on. World-famous DJs make this club the place for music lovers.
From the old slaughterhouse, we move on to the Karlsruhe Palace, more precisely to the Palace Gardens. The botanical garden is here, and historical buildings like the Orangerie cushion it from the bustle of the city. The greenhouses with their exotic plants are like a tiny paradise. Kilian's favourite spot in the large palace park is the Fasanengarten, or Pheasant Garden. When the weather is fine, it's a popular destination for barbecuing, drinking and just meeting up with friends.
Lots of young people come here for picnics in the Fasanengarten. It's a great place to relax at the end of the day. I hope you enjoyed my little tour of Karlsruhe.
Cheers.